Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron channel. I'm Steve Shaw. In this video, I'm going to show you a press heavy chest and bench program. Before I get into this topic, if you guys need coaching, I'd love to work with you. Coaching is what I do for a living. Please check out the link down below. I have an outline here. This is for a bench press heavy chest and bench program. Now I'm going to go over this template. Basically, you have 5 training days, but the 5th day is going to be optional. You have bench A, you have posterior A, you have bench B, and you have posterior B. Posterior workouts are going to be legs, and they're going to be back, and you're going to have a little curly whirly action. You're going to have a little biceps at the end. For your bench day, you're going to have chest, triceps, and a little bit of your shoulders. Bench A is going to have a little bit of shoulder work, and bench B, you're going to work in your seated pin press or military press. We'll get into that, and some extra shoulder work. So basically, you can do these 4 workouts: bench A, posterior A, bench B, posterior B, and that's all you need. The junk day or the extra day has some extra work for shoulders. We'll get into that. If you want to get in a little more shoulder work, or you want to add traps, hamstrings, rear delts, a little bit more triceps work, and abs and calves. And again, that's optional. Now, the beautiful thing about this program is that you can do it with a flexible schedule. You don't have to do this 4 days a week. You can basically cycle between these workouts, inserting rest days as needed. I probably wouldn't do it more than every other day. I wouldn't stretch it out more than every other day. So basically, you could train 3.5 days a week. You could probably push it to 3 days a week on occasion, but I wouldn't make that a staple. So let's dive into things a little bit. Down below, you can see I have a few notes here for bench major, bench bonus, bench volume, heavy row, heavy legs, bonus volume, light chest. These are just example exercises. If you don't like them, put in something reasonable. For bench bonus, for example, we have Larson, incline, guillotine, floor, pause. You could put in chain work. You could put in band work. You could really put in whatever you want. For the bench major, we have the threes protocol. We have the DDP, 4x5, which you do last set, max reps. And if you hit 6 or 7, you move up 5 pounds. 5MT, which is minimum target. You push 2 sets with the same weight. And when you hit 5 or more reps on both sets, then you would move up in weight. And using the rep goal system, you could do rep goal 15. Over on your bench volume day, you could do my very popular and effective 5, 10, 10, 20, my 3x10, or a rep goal of 30. So if you're not familiar with any of these protocols, you can go over to the main page of my channel, search threes protocol, DDP, rep goal system, 5, 10, 10, 20. And if you still can't find them, don't hesitate to message me on Instagram at Ben the Barman. So let's dive into things. Bench A. This is a very press-focused program. We're going to do a lot of bench pressing or movements that are similar to the classic bench press. You're going to lead off day A with a bench major. This is your major focus for the week. You're going to do bench press. You can do moderate to lower reps, whatever your preference is. It really doesn't matter. Then you're going to move on to bench bonus. So we're going to stay under the bench press. We're going to do a kind of a bench press variation. You can do a Larson press with feet up. You can do incline. You can do guillotine. I just did guillotine last night. Floor, pause, whatever. It doesn't really matter. Pick a variation you like, or you could alternate every other week between 2 variations. Now, we're going to move to the dumbbell bench. We're not done. We're going to absolutely torch our chest and our triceps and this movement pattern. Here with the dumbbell bench, you could do inclines, you could do declines, you could do alternating dumbbell bench if you want. Regular dumbbell, doesn't matter. Now we'll move on to side lateral raises. Then we're going to finish off with some tricep work. We're going to do close grip bench. You can do 4 sets by 6, 3 sets by 8, 3 sets by 10, really doesn't matter. And skull destroyers. If you're not familiar with skull destroyers, check those out on my channel. Again, just go to the main page and search skull destroyers. they will absolutely torch your triceps. Now, bench press day B, we're going to lead off with shoulders because we do need to get in some quality shoulder work. This can be seated pin press or the military press or any other barbell overhead press variation you want. If you don't like the barbell, you could even do the Smith overhead. Now, we're going to move on to the bench volume. You can see down here, I would suggest doing the 5, 10, 10, 20 program if you've never done it, or something aggressive like the rep goal system where you're targeting 30 total reps. From there, we're going to get in some machine delt work, machine overhead press, and then we're going to get into some lighter chest work, more direct chest work and less bench focused or barbell or dumbbell bench focused, machine chest press and light chest. For light chest, you can do pec deck, dumbbell flies, barrel press, etc. One of my favorite exercises is the seated press down. I like to do 3 sets of 15. If you don't like to do that, just insert in another triceps exercise. Now, for your posterior days, posterior A will have squats, posterior B will have deadlifts, and then we move on to a heavy row after squats, which can be pendlay rows, dumbbell rows, T-bar rows. Then we have leg curls, seated cable row, lunges or Bulgarian split squats, and the massive curls. If you're not familiar with massive curls, you do 8 strict reps of curls, and then you do 4 cheat reps, and then if you have anything left in the tank, you do 4 reps of drag curls. Posterior B, we have deadlifts. You have hard legs. So with hard legs, I put heavy here. Let me just change that to hard. Leg press, hack squat, belt squat, leverage squat, something that is a big ball buster for hard legs. Then you move on to lat pulls and pull-ups, whichever you prefer, or you could alternate every other workout. Something like leg extensions. Then you have a bonus row where you could do a machine row, a chest-supported T-bar, chest-supported dumbbell row, or even a lat-focused dumbbell row. And we round off with incline curls. Again, the junk day is optional. What I typically recommend is putting this like on a Saturday. So you can go in, do some dumbbell overheads, shruggies, glute hams. You don't have to do 3 sets on everything if you don't want. You could do 2, but basically you could do these 4 workouts during the week or 3 of them during the week and then keep your junk day stapled on a Saturday. A lot of guys that I work with, they might do bench A on Monday, posterior A on Tuesday, off on Wednesday, maybe bench day B on Thursday, and then junk day on Saturday. Whatever you do, you have to make sure you take a day off after your junk day so you're coming in fresh for your big bench day. You can do this 4 days a week, bench A and posterior A on Monday and Tuesday, bench B and posterior B on like Thursday and Friday. So how you slice and dice this really doesn't matter. You could use whatever your favorite rep ranges or protocols for things like side lateral raises or seated cable rows. In the massive iron world, we do a lot of bulldozer training, which is rest pause training. You could do that. But this is a basic structure. It's very press focused, as you can see. You got your bench press and your bench press variation and your dumbbell bench and your close grip bench. Bench day A is really a bench crushing day. And you move over to B, you still have some barbell lifts, but it's a little bit lighter. Make sure you do this program in a mild or reasonable bulk. If you are not sure how to bulk properly, head over to my website, Super Living Today. Search massive bulking, or you can head over to the main page of YouTube, my YouTube channel, and search bulking. You'll get all kinds of ways and information on how to bulk properly so you don't turn into a big fat ass. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Have a great day.